This is a 3-boss encounter. Urktos is the only boss that's actually tanked. Taunt Swap is Agonizing Claws, so taunt swap after each one. On Heroic, this is a Frontal Cone. Since Urktos is the only boss that moves, try to move him near the other bosses for cleave. There will be green flower and noxious blooms around the field. Pip will cast Corrosive Pollen on random players. You want to remove this debuff by briefly standing in the noxious blooms, or else you get stunned. Pip will also affect random players with Polymorph Bomb, turning them into ducks. You'll want to run into the noxious blooms to eat them up until your hungry stacks are removed. When they're removed, you can cast the ability Preen to remove the polymorph effect. But whenever Urktos is casting Blind or Rage, you'll want to cast Preen near Urktos to interrupt it. If it isn't interrupted, it's a wipe. On Heroic, make sure to not use Preen near other players or they turn into ducks as well. Urktos will cast Barreling Charge on his current tank. Your raid needs to stand in a line in this to reduce the raid by damage it does at the end of the charge. Now if Erwin is casting Constricting Thicket, then the tank needs to run behind her to interrupt the cast. If it's not interrupted, it's a wipe. On Heroic, your raid needs to alternate 2 groups to soak the Barreling Charge since it leaves a vulnerability debuff on you. Erwin affects random raid members with Poisonous Javelin. This needs to just be Poison Dispelled. Pip will also randomly cast Emerald Winds, which just pushes players back. They don't share health, so make sure to kill them at the same time because of Rebirth.